Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Exvius Updates, the show that brings you all of the hottest information for our amazing application, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global, available to you guys on iOS, Android, and Amazon devices. I am your host, Shaly, and we're here with our always special guest.
Hi, I'm Hiroki, producer of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Global version. Yeah, today I'm bringing a lot of exciting news.
Do we have more news about 7 stars? Maybe?
Yeah, first of all, please take a look at this.
Okay, let's watch. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Squall and Rinoa from Final Fantasy VIII are finally here.
Yeah. So Squall and Rinoa will be joined at one of the first 7-star Awakening unit.
That's right, and not only that, but this is the first time for any Final Fantasy VIII character to join the global version. So this is very, very exciting.
Yes. So okay, let's move on to the next corner.
That's right, and a lot of us, I have to say us, not you, because me included, we're waiting for the Final Fantasy VIII event to finally happen. This is the first time we have any Final Fantasy VIII units in global, so very, very exciting, and I cannot wait for you to tell us, to provide the knowledge that we know you have.
Yeah,
Producer
so
Dah Sol.
to start with the event itself, the event itself is going to be a mocking event as usual. You will be able to fight iconic enemies from the world of FF8, and you'll be able to change some of the event currency to get items from FF8 and also some general FFBE goodies such as tickets, evolution, materials, etc., etc. And moving on to the units, we're going to have 4 new units this time. And to start with our 3 to 5 star new character, we are going to get actually a unit from the FFB universe, Ramiro, who is going to be a physical attacker slash support type unit. Her LB is going to be a decent defense and spirit break, and she can reduce the enemy's thunder resist as well. So if you're going for those thunder elemental parties, you might want to consider her.
Okay.
And 4 to 6 star, we are getting Zell from FA.
Zell, he's my favorite, FYI.
So Zell in FFB is going to be those monk type characters. He can fight unarmed or with a fist type weapon. So he's going to be a physical attacker, and he, like some other units who attack with fists, get these attacks that combo into other more powerful attacks, and with these attack rotations, he will be able to either get really high debuffs on the enemy, or get really high pure damage, or get a lot of fill his LB gauge to full, and his LB is going to be a pretty strong AoE skill. So you might want to consider using Zell if you have a good fist, or well, even if you don't have a weapon, he's going to be a pretty good attacker. So
that's what you have to respect about monks, man. Like their weapons are their fists. You know how hard
weapons are for the weak.
So much. Exactly. You only need a weapon if your fists don't have enough power in them. That's my life philosophy, I guess you could say. I'm very partial to monks.
Yeah. And now moving on to the highlights of this collaboration. First of all, let me start out with 5 to 7 star Rinoa.
Yes, Miss Rinoa.
So Rinoa is going to be a mage type of character, and she is going to excel in non-elemental damage or be able to tornado chain if you have another tornado user.
Shantoto will be her best friend, maybe.
And as you guys already said, she's going to be one of our first 7-star characters.
Right.
And boy, 7-star Rinoa is going to be really awesome. So she is at 7 stars. She's going to have access to a skill called Triple. So Triple is just a triple version of dual cast.
Right.
You'll be able to cast any kind of magic 3 times, and
3 times.
under. So she's going to be able to access Triple under certain circumstances. She won't be able to use it all the time, but she does have access to that. And for those curious, Rinoa is going to get an enormous buff compared to her Japanese version. So in the global version, Rinoa's magic stat is going to be a lot more easier to bump up, and her triple skill is going to be a lot more easier to trigger as well. She is going to get free access to triple on her very first turn. So for those battles that you want to like
Just
one turn
punch.
KO,
One hit KO.
Rinoa is going to be a very strong choice.
All right. Well, these global upgrades coming are sounding really good. So I'm really excited about it. You guys should be excited for them too.
And Rinoa won't be the only 5 to 7-star character who is going to join us.
Because
Squall
Squall
is also
Rider.
coming. So Squall is a double hand type of character, sort of like Cloud, but he is a lot. He's distinctly differentiated from Cloud in that he has a very wide elemental coverage. Cloud was only able to do the element of whatever he was wielding, but
Right.
Squall will be able to attack in fire, wind, thunder, and light elements,
Okay.
as well as lowering those elemental resistances for the enemy. So
Excellent.
he is, even if you don't have like every elemental weapon, he's going to be a very good choice for your party. And at 7 stars, he is going to get even more crazier. He is going to be able to use his physical attacks twice in a turn with let's say a ability version of dual cast for his attacks.
Right.
So he's effectively going to be over twice as powerful as he was in the 5 to 6 star version. Although he is going to burn through MP like crazy.
Yeah,
So
I can see that
you might
happening.
want to take care of that.
Yeah, use
But,
it wisely.
And much like Rinoa, he is going to get a global version upgrade as well. And upgraded Squall is going to get a bit more firepower compared to the Japanese version. Some bonus, those true double hand type passives.
Okay.
And his Trustmaster is going to be stronger as well. For those of you curious, his Trustmaster is going to be a whopping 150 attack double hand weapon. So
That's a beautiful number.
you might want to get that for Squall or use it on any of your other
Anybody who can equip
physical
it.
attackers. Yeah, really excited about these 2 new units and the awesome power they're going to bring us.
Yeah, I mean, 7 stars is already exciting because it's kind of brand new to global, and then FF8 at the same time is also brand new to global. So those 2 brand new things collaborating with each other to
Mind-blowing.
make it in global is just, you know, it's a festival of joy. Everybody gets to celebrate and enjoy and, you know, watch the cool stuff that comes with it.
Yeah.
Like the amazing limit burst that will probably be, you know, in the mix. Some gunblade action,
Yeah,
a
gunblade
little bit
action.
of, you know, fist to kick action, maybe some angel wings here and there. We know
Here
I'm
and there,
talking
yeah.
about you. Yeah, so be looking forward to this because I'm really, really excited for
Yeah.
FFA to finally be here.
Of course, these new characters are going to get. These new characters will be coming out as a 5 to 7 star unit, but we will be upgrading our past 5 to 6 star units into the 5 to 7 star category as well, and we'll be doing that in batches. And our first batch
Who could be in batch 1? Let us see.
is going to be coming soon after this video as well. And let me just go over the units who will be covered in the first batch.
Okay.
Don't worry, the other units are going to be eventually covered.
Yeah,
covered as
they're
well.
coming. So just
They're
because you
coming.
don't hear about them in this video doesn't mean that they don't get a
Yeah.
7 star. Just wait a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay?
even if the character you have like 8 copies of, we don't mention here, don't be too upset.
Yeah, yeah.
So the units who are getting the 7 star treatment are Ramza,
Okay.
Delita, Dark Knight Cecil, Lunef, Dark Fina, Orlando, Mari, Wilhelm, Seabreeze, Dark Fina, Gilgamesh, and last but not least, Olive.
Olive! One of the most beloved global originals that we've ever created. She definitely deserves that 7 star.
And let me take this opportunity to say that some of the 7 star units are going to get some changes compared to the Japanese version as well, and will be a bit more suited for the meta, I might say. And since we are on the subject, let me just quickly go over our favorite gunner, Olive. So Olive, obviously there's no Japanese version of Olive, so you might be a bit in the dark in what to expect,
Right.
but Olive at 7 stars is, well, she's going to do better what she did up till now.
Okay.
Deal out tons of damage. And at 7 stars, her attack is going to go through the roof, and this is going to be a bit of a general statement about 7 star units. But 7 star units are going to be, I think we sort of covered this in the previous video, but their 7 star units are going to be extra powerful when wielding their Trust Masters.
Right.
And one more thing that is going to be special about, unique about 7 star units is that they will be getting some cooldown abilities. So cooldown abilities, these abilities, you will only be able to use them every few turns.
Right.
But they are extra powerful to make up for that, for those restrictions. And Olive, when equipped with her Trustmaster, is going to be, her limit burst is actually going to be powered up even one step further. And so she's going to get 2 cooldown abilities, and both of them are going to be unique to her. And one of them is going to be more of a support type ability, where she uses up her LB in order to give LB gauge to the rest of the party.
Okay.
And on top of some other buffs as well. And the other cooldown ability is going to be an extremely strong nuke, which is going to lower fire and lightning resistance, but it's going to come at a very high cost. So she's going to be sort of a, well, she's going to be a very powerful physical attacker in general. But if you want to do those peaky builds, she's going to be definitely something you can test your limits, test the game's like physical attack limits. So do look forward to her, especially if you already have several olives lying around.
All right, so Olive 7-star is coming to challenge the current meta. Is that what you're telling us?
Correct.
She's coming to blow your mind with her cannon. Do you see what I did? So be looking forward to all of these 7-stars coming. I'm very excited, of course, for Olive, very well beloved global original character, but the other ones as well. This is your chance to finally get rid of all of those deletas that you've been accumulating this whole time. I'm sure that a lot of us can relate, but you know, he's finally getting his 7-star, getting the Super Trust Master if you have multiple copies of him.
Yeah.
We're in good shape.
Yeah.
So be looking forward to that.
Okay, and now that we have gotten through the new characters and the buffs that we are getting, it's time to talk about the new challenges we are getting as well.
Yes.
Test out those new flashy items, equipment,
7
units.
stars. Yeah.
So this month we are going to get 2 new exciting challenges. And the first challenge is going to be a Chamber of Arms challenge called Vindimeatrix.
Something like that, yeah. Vindimeatrix.
So the new Chamber of Arms, by beating it, you will be able to get a very powerful dagger. And the battle itself is going to be really interesting as well. I hope you do enjoy it. And well, it is a bit on the painful side, but I'm sure you will be able to get through that challenge and claim that dagger.
We're no strangers to pain. We can do this.
And there will be another, the other challenge will be Chamber of the Fallen, Omega. Omega you might be familiar with if you've been playing the other Final Fantasy series, but it's death in machine form.
Yep.
And
pretty much.
It's going to require a lot of preparation, and even if you don't succeed now, don't be too
heartbroken about it.
Heartbroken about it. You will be getting an accessory called Omega Medal if you do defeat Omega. Omega Medal is going to be an all-around, pretty useful equipment for your attackers, physical or magical.
Omega, again, if you've been playing the Final Fantasy series for a very long time, Omega is not a stranger to you, and there are many things named after Omega, such as Omega Weapon and things of the sort. And they're always like end-of-game, super powerful items or equipment because it is Omega. And so you should expect the same thing from that particular boss because he basically, it basically destroys everything in his path with zero mercy.
Yeah.
So be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to your answer and question. Yeah. So thank you so much for the many questions.
Thank you.
So I and Dah Sol will answer your questions.
That's right. We haven't had this corner in a while, it feels like. We've been so busy with like second anniversary and explaining
Indeed.
how 7 stars work that we haven't been able to address questions directly, but today is the day. And we have 2 questions, very important questions that we know the community is dying to get answers for. So let's just dive straight into it. Question number 1 is, when are unit of choice tickets coming to global? If they are coming, could you please tell us? This is the question everybody's asking right now, literally everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So the community is calling them the unit of choice tickets, but those of you unfamiliar with the concept, the unit of choice tickets were what the Japanese version had in order to let you select what 5-star unit you you wanted, and just like get that get that unit pinpoint. And on the global version, we don't have an official name for
the
that
tickets yet?
system yet, but I do promise you that we are working on a system that will let you select a 5-star unit that you want and just get that pinpoint. Well, of course, like those limited time units or like exclusive units, those might be excluded, but units other than that, you'll be able to get pinpoint. But we are working on the details, such as when we are actually going to implement this feature. So I'm just going to have to ask you to be a bit more patient, just a bit more time until we can give you the full details. But we are going to get that system 100%, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. So for now, at least you know that it's coming.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coming.
Not so far.
Right.
Yeah. In the very near future.
Near future.
Oh, okay. So it's almost right around the corner. So all we need is your patience first and foremost, and your understanding. Because as with everything in the global version, it doesn't always match 100% the Japanese version where the content comes from. So there might be some changes, but at the base, the idea of being able to select whatever 5-star unit you want will be real at some point.
Indeed, yeah.
So don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
It's coming. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now moving on to the second question, which is also a very important one since we've been having very new collaborations recently. So it's just Cause 3, right? But the people want Nier. The people want Kingdom Hearts. The people want Chrono Trigger. So
yes.
are we ever going to get these collaborations that our users want so very much?
Yes. We received all of your requests, and really do know that you are waiting for the collaboration with Kingdom Hearts or something like Kingdom Hearts or Nier or some
Other ones?
other ones.
Yeah.
So we'd like to have a collaboration with those titles, but unfortunately, it's very hard to make it to only by our side. For example, if I want to marry someone,
Yeah.
although I already
Oh, okay.
already married, but
Disclaimer, he's already married.
but example,
Yes.
if I want to marry someone, girl, but that girl don't want to marry me, we cannot marry.
Exactly. Perfect example. Perfect example.
Collaboration is the same like a situation.
Yes.
So to respond to your request as much as possible, we will do our best.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it is very much a case of both parties being able to benefit from the collaboration. And even though we know that everybody wants it, the other party may not understand that. And so we need them first and foremost to understand the situation and then agree to the situation for the collaboration to happen. So it's a lot more difficult than it may sound. But again, we will try our very best to get you what it is that you want, as always.
Yeah. And then wish us luck.
Yes, do wish us luck. Please keep supporting us, and hopefully we can make some dreams come true. In the meantime, keep sending more questions our way. We love to see them. We love to answer them if at all possible, and we'll be waiting for them next time.
Yeah.
It's time for the fan art corner.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you so much for sending us a lot of wonderful fan arts.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very
Yes.
much.
These were some excellent pieces of art. Please keep
Indeed.
sending more for next time, whatever it is, whether it's a pencil drawing, you know, you did it on Photoshop, you are cosplaying as your favorite FFBE character, or you have made any other type of piece that represents your love for FFBE, please do send it our way because we love to see it and we want to feature it on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we have come to the end of our show, but before we leave today, is there anything else we want to share with our wonderful users?
Yes. Before ending, I have let me announce one more thing.
Okay.
One more news. So we talked last time that we will give your 5-star EX ticket if the official channel reach 50,000 subscribers.
Oh.
And now it has reached. Yay! Already reached. We will send you the 5-star guaranteed EX ticket.
Oh.
Yes, we're sending it now, guys.
Everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was an incredible response to the last video. We reached 50,000 subscribers in one day. Just a single day, the same day that the video was out.
like-
Everybody was like, did you say 5-star EX ticket? I need that in my life. And everybody just subscribed. So I don't know how it happened. I'm glad it did. Thank you so much for
Thank you so
all of
much.
your support. And sorry about the confusion. You know, in the midst, we sent out the rare summon ticket that we talked about in the previous video right
40K
away.
one, yeah.
Right, but the 5-star ticket has not been sent out yet. So it will be sent out after this video has been released. So be looking forward to your mailbox. It is coming as promised. And now I guess we just have to hit that 60,000.
Yeah, or 10,000.
100,000.
100,000.
100,000.
Maybe there's something waiting for us.
Goals, goals, goals.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, we should plan the next.
Yes, we need
Reward.
to think of some good rewards for the next.
Indeed. And one more thing for myself as well. We carried out the Player's Voice campaign.
Right,
And,
part 1.
part 1. We're happy to announce that the grand winner of the Player's Voice campaign was free daily summon, 5% rainbow crystal rate, and we're going to start that in a whiff. Just be on the lookout for that. Log in every day in order to claim your prize.
Right, you don't want to miss out. Make sure you're logging in and you're doing your daily summons. I have to say that I personally voted for this event as well. So the fact that it won just says, you know, a lot about how the community thinks. We all want the same thing. We all want what is best for FFBE. So I'm very excited for this to finally come.
So we'll play a boys campaign part 2.
Player part
So please look forward to September as well.
Right, and you know, it goes without saying, don't forget to vote for your favorite choice. Voting is very important in all aspects of life, not just in FFBE, but your daily life as well. And hopefully, you know, part 2 has as good a result as part 1. I'm looking forward to whatever comes out, whatever the community wants is our command. And we'll be seeing you on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.